Would you like to know the best way to warm up before training? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you my most current warm up. It's something that evolves all the time as you get more knowledge as a trainer. And make sure you stick around right to the end because it's all about the whole warm up that you need to know. You don't want to just get the start of it. So stick around, check it out.
The gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.
Hi, in case we haven't met, my name's Rad Burmeister, co-founder of the Foundation Movement System and Unity Gym, where health is measured by the way you perform and feel, not just by the way you look, and where we teach you to nourish and move instead of diet and exercise. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do in our warm-up is we need to get our heart rate up. So I am gonna do 10 burpees. Here we go. None of you CrossFit junkies out there judge me on my burpees. I'm just trying to get my heart rate up. I've lost count already because I'm talking to the camera. It's actually good to do 20. I normally do 20, but just for the sake of the video, so that I don't just sit here doing burpees all day, I'll just do about 10. I've lost count. You can also do a little bit of horizontal running. This is really good to get your heart rate up. So my heart rate's up a little bit now, and now I'm going to do spinal mobilization. So first thing I do here, just warm my spine up a bit. All of this stuff, if you want to learn the instructions of how to do this, it's in our 18-minute stretching routine. You get access to that if you download the free flexibility blueprint that we've got. And we teach you really detailed breakdowns of how to do this stuff, how to do all this spinal mobilization. So, spine's feeling pretty good now. Now I'm going to move on to my wrists. Just going to come down and stretch forward. Now again, guys, this is you can hear I'm a little bit out of breath. That's the idea. You should really elevate your heart rate. Elevating your heart rate does a lot of things. It increases the speed of cross-bridge coupling between your muscle fibers, the actin and myosin, which means for faster muscle contractions. So it improves your strength development. It also increases the synovial fluid circulation in your joints, so your joints are more lubricated, more resilient or less prone to injury. And obviously increases blood flow to your muscles so that they become more flexible and less prone to injury. So a lot of really good reasons to get your heart rate up before you start doing all of this. Now everything that I'm doing, this video isn't intended to be a tutorial. It's intended just to give you guys a bit of a follow along routine. If you want to keep up with my current warm up, this is what I'm doing at the moment before every strength session. Again, all of these exercises that I'm doing, every single one of them is broken down into a full tutorial explaining how to do it in our 18-minute routine that you can get. And so all I'm doing here, I've mobilized my wrists and now I'm just activating the muscles to switch the strength on, moving into my elbows. And then we do some closed kinetic chain circles for the elbows. Okay, now I'm going to move up onto the band. So, myself a rubber band here. And I'm going to mobilize my shoulders. So, what I do, first I face away from the rig so that the bands are pulling me back, and this helps to create, so I do very small circles, keeping the muscles active. So there's no stretching in this routine. We don't do stretching before a workout, we do mobility. And what mobility is taking the joints through full range of motion and activating the central nervous system so switching on the central nervous system so it can activate the muscles before the warm-up. This has been proven time and time again in multiple different peer-reviewed research that this is the most effective way to warm up, that static stretching is not the way to do it. And we've tried lots of different methods and this is producing the best results. So I'm just taking my shoulders through all their range of motion. I'm doing internal rotation, external rotation. Now from here, I've created some flexibility by having my arms pulled back into a stretch position. Now I'm going to activate the antagonist, the opposing muscles, by pulling my arms right back. Just exactly the same thing. So small circles, then pulsing back and forward. Now big circles. When I do this, I'm really thinking of elevation, protraction, depression, and retraction. Those are descriptions of scapular movement. So I'm thinking, I'm not just circling my shoulders like that, that's not really doing much. I'm thinking of this, the way that the scapula and the glenohumeral joint move to create mobility through the whole shoulder girdle. So I've done that, now I'm going to jump up on the bar. I'm going to do a couple of scapular circles. So if you watch, I'm going to keep my elbows straight and focus on my scapula doing circles. So I'm going protraction, depression, retraction, elevation, and then I can go in opposite. Really focusing on keeping my elbows straight. Okay, now I move into a dowel rod. Just do a couple of shoulder dislocates. Okay, most people aren't as flexible as I am in their shoulders. You need to go a bit wider when you do this, okay? But because I've been doing this for a while, I can go quite close with my shoulders. Now we come behind. This one's way harder. So if you're not very flexible, you'll just need to stick to the first one, or you can try going out wide here, but again, my flexibility allows me to do this. Okay, when we do these shoulder screws here, this one's a real, most people struggle trying to figure this out. What I'll say is, don't try and sit still and do it. You got to move. We're trying to get movement in the body, in the spine, the shoulder, the wrist, everything wants to move. Trying to warm these joints up. Again, the explanation of this is all in our online program. If you want to learn how to do it, then we can do a little bit of external rotation. So we fly through these warm-ups because we're not trying to increase flexibility here. This is not where I get more flexible. This is where I warm up for the workout. And my whole goal is to work out. I want to get stronger and more flexible. So the warm-up is just to get me ready for the workout. I don't want to be spending half an hour, 45 minutes on a warm-up. I want to get through it quickly. I want to keep my heart rate elevated. So, you know, I'm ready for my workout. Okay, so now we've done that. We're going to move into a little bit of core activation. So I've got a little timer here set up for me. So I've got 4 30-second rounds. And I'm just going to do some core activation. So I'm just switching on my central nervous system's ability to control my core in the positions that we use for calisthenics and gymnastics, okay? These positions, these 4 positions that I'm doing here, these are used in your handstands, side levers, front levers, planches, all those cool calisthenics and gymnastics movements that we're working towards. I'm just trying to keep my knees straight here, lift my feet up a little bit, but lift right up. So I'm just switching on my posterior chain here. On the other one, I was obviously the anterior chain. Onto my side, lateral, so really trying to concentrate on getting my scapula off the ground, keeping my ear touching the shoulder, palm facing up, working for it, just moving through this warm-up, not messing around at all, just getting one exercise done, going straight to the next one. I do this every day, of course, so I know what I'm doing. when you're learning a routine, you've got to check your notes and make sure you do it in the right order. But this has just become a part of my life, this routine, so nice and easy for me. And it's not easy, but it's also not a workout yet. It's still, you can see, you'll see when I stop this. You can see I'm sweating. Got sweat on my forehead. You can see on my hands. A little bit out of breath, that's exactly what you want, but it shouldn't be so hard that you feel fatigued at the end of it. I'm still going, so what I'm gonna do now is do a few more advanced shoulder activation. So skin the cat. This one's not for beginners. We'll finish off with a ring support hold for the upper body. At a basic level, you just want to be able to push down like this, but at a more advanced level, you want to do rings turned out. Just a little bit of activation, not trying to do a workout yet. And then, I'm done with the upper body, now just a little bit of lower body. So, just go down to a squat routine. So I'll just sink down in the squat, shoulder inside the knee, wiggle the hip. Just loosening up my hip joint. And pushing out a few times. Change. I'm so used to teaching this. I'm always telling my students to change from one to the other. I'm so used to doing this in a class. Pushing out, so you just loosen up the hip a bit and then you push out a few times. Really open those hips up. You do both hands. The beginner version is like this. More advanced version using your knuckles, so you push the knees further out. Okay, and then you set yourself up to come down like this. You make it a bit harder by lowering your hands. Okay, then reaching up to the roof. A few times. You can see which side is my tighter side. And I finish off with 360-degree hip mobility. This one's a bit hard for people to get used to. So what I'm trying to do here is take my hips through all their range of motion. Bring my upper body into it, spine, everything. I learned this one from my good friend Aaron over at Origin of Energy. Check his stuff out, he does some really cool stuff. And then just do a little bit of ankle activation, a couple of calf raises in all the different angles. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to know how to get started on your flexibility journey, you want to get our flexibility blueprint. It's a free download. There's a link in the description of this video here. And if you like that video and you want to see more, you might want to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell so you get notified every time we do a new video. And until next time, happy training.
Action.
Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay.
I wouldn't have said this. People are not going to be watching it now.
Do you want to
Fuck
take
it.